happening here behind the scenes.
Tôi chào các em. Hello guys.
Hello.
Chúng ta có nhận ra thầy giáo rất là đẹp trai ở cạnh cô Mai Phương, đây là ai nhỉ? Do you recognize?
Thế sao nào?
Do you recognize the teacher who's standing beside me? His name is tên thầy là gì nhỉ? Brandon Sinkovic, chính xác. Ok, chúng ta sẽ chờ đợi thêm 1-2 phút nữa để kết nạp thêm thành viên cho buổi học ngày hôm nay các em nhé. So we will wait for 2 or 3 more minutes.
So use this time, find a notebook, pencil, maybe get a little cup of coffee or something.
Vào thời điểm này thì cũng giống như những buổi học trước, có lẽ là các em nên dành ra một ít thời gian lấy bút nhỉ, rồi thì là sổ notebook, rồi những cái tờ ghi chép để có thể ghi lại nội dung bài học ngày hôm nay nhé. Thì sẽ có những cái slide mà thầy sẽ nói hơi nhanh một chút, thì mình sẽ cần có thời gian để ghi lại. Các em thân mến, chương trình livestream vào thứ Bảy hàng tuần tại Facebook của Mai Phương, và hôm nay thì có thêm tại Moon TV, chương trình học phát âm cùng với thầy Brandon, và các em sẽ được học trọn vẹn thời gian sắp tới của buổi học với thầy Brandon Sinkovic. Okay, so you are studying the IPA with Brandon. Our lesson is scheduled on Saturday, every Saturday. Okay, so remember, keep that in mind. 8:30 every Saturday. Keep that in mind. Usually we have the live streaming on my Facebook, but today we also have the live streaming on Moon TV as well. So welcome everybody. Okay.
Welcome. If you're new, welcome.
Yeah.
If this is the first live stream you are watching, my name is Brandon Sinkovic. I am very happy to be here today to talk a little bit about some sounds in English.
Nếu mà đây là buổi livestream đầu tiên của các em được xem là buổi học ngày hôm nay live streaming, thì đây là thầy Brandon Sinkovic đến từ Mỹ, và thầy rất là vui và vinh dự có mặt tại đây ngày hôm nay để hướng dẫn cho các em về những âm thanh, những cái sounds, âm thanh trong tiếng Anh. Và cô nghĩ rằng là tiết học ngày hôm nay sẽ cũng rất là bổ ích cho các bạn ôn thi đại học trong thời gian tới đây. Chúng ta biết là nó có 2 câu hỏi nữa và 2 câu hỏi trọng âm trong đề thi, đúng không các em? Vậy thì với những cái bài học của thầy Brandon thì giúp các em tự tin hơn đối với dạng bài tập này. Okay, so now we are going to start the lesson very soon. You will learn about last time we learned about vowels,
normal vowel sounds.
Normal vowel sounds, and today we will talk about diphthongs.
Diphthongs. What is a diphthong?
Yeah. Tiết học ngày hôm nay thì mình sẽ học về diphthongs. Tiết trước thì mình đã học về vowels. Những bạn nào mà chưa có xem tiết học trước về vowels thì các em có thể vào Facebook của cô Mai Phương, và xem lại video của thầy Brandon giảng thứ Bảy tuần trước về vowels. Tiết học ngày hôm nay mình sẽ học về diphthongs, có nghĩa là nhị trùng âm. Mà diphthongs
nguyên âm đôi,
nguyên âm đôi, hoặc là nhị trùng âm tiếng Hán, nhị trùng âm.
Không biết.
Thì trong tiết học hôm nay mình sẽ học về nguyên âm đôi hoặc là nhị trùng âm. Okay, so we will have 8 diphthongs, and we will spend about 1 hour learning how to pronounce and how to get familiarized yourself with all these diphthongs in English. Okay, và bây giờ cô sẽ nhường lại sân khấu cho thầy Brandon để các em có thể bắt đầu buổi học ngày hôm nay. Buổi học về diphthongs trong là gì thì sẽ để thầy hướng dẫn nhé. Các em có thể để lại comment và cô sẽ đọc và sẽ gửi lại tới thầy. Okay, let's start.
Alrighty. Welcome. How is everyone? Everyone feeling good today? Today we're going to move from this area, this section of our phonetic alphabet. These are all of the normal vowel sounds that we looked at last week. So now we're going to move over to here. These 8 vowel sounds. We're going to take a look at these. how to pronounce these correctly. So these are called diphthongs. And if you notice, each one of these characters has two little symbols, two little IPA characters. And you should be familiar with them already. If I cover this up, this looks like something you already know, doesn't it? And if I slide over here, this also looks like something you know. So what we're going to do today is look at these sounds and then combine them together to make a new vowel sound. So let's get started right away. Am I speaking too quickly? Is it okay? Mọi người có hiểu tiếng Anh không? Is it alright? Okay, this sound, very simple sound to begin with. We have the A sound and then I. But when we put these together, this I sound is actually more like an E sound. So here is this sound. This is I. Okay? Here is some Vietnamese for you. What you want to do with your mouth when you pronounce these sounds is first open your mouth very wide. Ah. Okay, just like you're saying father. But as you're saying you want to close your mouth and tighten your lips to make the E. I. This sound isn't too difficult, I think. Vietnamese speakers should be able to make this sound because you kind of have a diphthong like this in Vietnamese. Let's take a look at some example words, okay? So I will say these and then try to say them after me, okay? I will repeat it a few times. This is 5. Next one, just the diphthong itself. When we talk about your eyes, this is I. I hear a lot of Vietnamese students mispronounce this word. I hear E or A or something. This is I. Okay? The next one, cry. The most difficult part of these words is probably not the diphthong. It's probably either amgui, the final sound, or these consonant clusters, kra, saying that together. Okay, but for now, let's focus on the diphthongs, okay? We'll look at these in later lessons, okay? This is a little bit harder, so we'll start easy so you can be relaxed, okay? The last word, guide. Make sure this final sound is strong, but it doesn't receive a little schwa at the end, like this, guide. A lot of Vietnamese speakers try to overdo the final sound because they know that it's a problem for Vietnamese speakers. So they try to correct it, but they go too far and they add an extra vowel sound. All you want is a little d. Not a duh, okay? Just guide. D. All right, is that okay? So how is everyone doing? Is this sound difficult for Vietnamese speakers? I don't think so. So let's keep chugging along, okay?
1,000 viewers.
1,000 viewers. Ui, what? How am I doing? Am I okay? Có đẹp trai không? All right. Here are some more example words. I'll pick one from every category so you can try it. Let's pick a hard one. Maybe this. Child. This final sound, I don't think I have ever heard any Vietnamese speaker who is a native Vietnamese speaker pronounce this really clearly, except maybe one person I know back home in America, my friend's cousin. She has an amazing accent. But this sound, many Vietnamese speakers can't pronounce this very clearly. So my advice is to do this slowly. Okay? First, get the ch, and then your diphthong, I, and raise your tongue. Child. Okay, so as you're saying I, your tongue will raise. I, okay, I, and then your tongue is in position to say d. Child. child. Okay? How is it? Okay. So again, remember, these diphthongs can be spelled in many different ways in English. So here we have only the letter I. We can have IE. So this is I, die. This is also die, lie, pie. Okay? Or we can have letter Y. So for example, okay, cycle. This isn't, okay, Americans don't really say cycle, it's I. But in a dictionary, they will write with this sound. But for some accents, there's a difference between the word eyes, like con mắt, and ice, like that. You can hear ice, and eyes. So eyes, you're wider, and I. You're starting with a smaller sound, like a schwa. Okay? But just try to listen and write down these words that you find difficult. Okay? So after the live stream, record yourself pronouncing these words. Okay? And then listen back. Compare it. How do you sound? Do you hear every single sound of the word? Is the diphthong similar to my pronunciation? Okay, so test yourself. This word cycle. Cycle. Coal. To pronounce coal, your tongue should come up. As your tongue is up, then say coal. Before you say k, your tongue is up. Sai, okay, so you have I and then coal. Cycle. Okay. And this word guide, I. So I, kind of strange that this is pronounced I, right? Well, that's just English. I'm sorry. It's complicated with spelling. So that's it for I. Let's move on to the next sound. Okay? This sound is like somebody punches you right in the face. What do you say? Somebody punches you, like, ow, right? Ow. Okay, here's some more Vietnamese for you to explain a little bit about this sound and how to pronounce it. But all you really want to do is start just like I, open mouth, very wide. Ah, and then round your lips for ow. Okay? So even though when we pronounce this sound in when it's alone, just like this, ooh, our lips are not rounded. But in this diphthong, it's not pictured here as being wide, but if you look at my mouth, ow. So let's look at some words and try to watch my mouth as I pronounce these words, okay? Here we go. This is out. Okay, so you see I start very wide, and I bring it all together, and ow. And then the final sound, out. Okay? Or now. I think this is a very easy sound for Vietnamese speakers. As I said this word, now, and I'm saying it now with a falling tone, it sounds exactly like Vietnamese, like lúc now, right now, ow. So I won't spend a whole lot of time on this sound, okay? Is that okay, guys? Okay, Konze? All right. So a couple words here. Let's see, what looks difficult? How about this word? Okay. Cloud. Since these vowel sounds are easy for Vietnamese speakers, let's focus on the hard part, right? Okay, this part, this consonant cluster. Just like the previous word, before you say k, raise your tongue to be ready to say la. You do not want an extra vowel sound between C and L. You don't want loud, right? This is a Vietnamese accent, loud. What you want is to put your tongue, before you say, put your tongue up. Okay, just like this. Cloud. Okay? Cloud. If you are pronouncing it correctly, the feeling in your mouth should be a little bit strange, since you have never had to make this sound before in Vietnamese. Okay? So if it feels weird, that's a good thing. Okay? Just keep practicing it until it feels natural. Same idea with this. Before I say p-p-p, I get my mouth ready for r. Okay, so this is proud, proud. Okay? Same idea here. Before I say the F sound, I'm going to raise my tongue. Flower, flower, flower. Or what about this word? Towel, towel, towel. Frown, crown. Okay. How is this? I think they're probably saying this sound is easy, right? This is more difficult, the consonant cluster, right? Can we move on? You guys okay? Am I speaking too quickly or even too slowly? Too slowly? Okay. All right. Let's move on. What is this sound? So let's think about it. We have and a little oh, must be oh. Okay, let's check it out. Oh. Okay. So let's look at some examples of this sound. Now this sound might be a little bit different from Vietnamese, okay? So let me ask you something, okay? Let's say you want to say corn in Vietnamese, okay? So everyone say corn in Vietnamese to yourself and freeze your mouth at the end of the word. Ngo, right? Ngo. Our O in English is never pronounced the way the Vietnamese O is pronounced. There is no motion in your mouth when you say ngo, right? It's just o, and you stop before you relax your lips. English is a little bit different. If you're not paying attention, you might not even notice the difference. But I'll say this word like Vietnamese, in a Vietnamese accent, and then I will say it in my accent. So, giọng tiếng Việt là potato, right? You say to, potato. But in English, I would say potato, oh. Before I make the round lips, I have a little oh, and then I round my lips. Oh. Can you hear it? Listen again to the difference. Potato, oh, or potato, oh. Do you hear the difference? Okay, so now let's listen to some of these other words. Okay, this word, coal. Narrow, oh. Narrow. Some other words, and let's look at all of these different spellings too. Okay. Tomato. Okay, không phải là tomato, right? Tomato, oh, very different. Not toe, but toe. Potato. Comb. So no b sound, it's silent. Okay, comb. Cold. Okay, so practice this consonant cluster again. Cold. When I hear Vietnamese speakers say this word, the problem is with L. I'll hear something like cord, because your tongue is pulling back. Push it forward, just like you're saying ling in Vietnamese. Ling ting, right? Nói ling ting, la. Cold, la, old, cold. How is it? Okay, con tay. Soak. Or foam. Narrow, widow, dough, although. Right? How is this sound? Is it okay? How's everyone doing?
Just ask to
questions.
Hear a sound fast and flat.
Fast and flat? Flat or fat? Like bao? Fat?
No, fast.
Fast.
And
Flat.
Fast.
Yeah, so the vowel sound in this word, both of these words is the same. So it's the symbol that looks like an A and an E together. Let me draw it for you. Okay, so this looks like this sound. Just like that. So flat and fast. Fast. Flat. Okay. Are there any other questions? Anything else before we move on? Anything about this information?
Another homo like
Okay.
die verb die.
Die and die, like nyoptop and chet, like those. Okay. So nyoptop, die, like this, same pronunciation. The same pronunciation. So this die, like nyoptop, dye your hair, or die, like the chet. Okay. Same pronunciation. Die, die. Hence, homo, phone. Homo means same, and phone means sound. So bao sao là người ta gọi là homophones, vì same sound. I, die, die. Same sound. Bằng nhau, equal.
Though and dough.
Though and dough? Dough, like pizza dough?
Yeah.
Pizza dough. Okay, these are not homophones, but they have the same vowel sound. Though and dough. Though and dough. Okay, so this sound here, right here. This sound is voiced, okay? What you want to make sure that you're doing is not like this, z, okay? Put your tongue out like this. Okay, can you see? Though. Okay, and then this sound is just a normal D sound in English. But this, though, dough, both O, the O sound.
Cheese and tree.
Cheese and trees. Okay, where can I get some extra room? Okay. Let's say cheese. Okay, and trees. So this part of the word and this part of the word, exactly the same. It's like this. Ease. So for this, in the beginning, before you ease, that is where the sounds change. So this ch. Okay, so let me write that for you in IPA. Okay. This is Hocmai, cheese, worm.
Word.
Word and
word.
Word, like
over the word.
Over
and
the
word.
Word and world, like thế giới and
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this one, this is a ch sound. So bằng tiếng Việt, cái này là giống nhau đúng không? Cả hai là ch, like giọng Hà Nội at least, okay? And this, okay, tra, tra, ch. Okay, so to really make this sound, it's all about the R, So before you say t, say tra. Okay, like trees. Okay, so cheese and trees. All right, let's look at word and world. Okay. So the vowel sound in this, it's different. So this is an and this is more of an aw sound, But because of the R, it sounds very similar. So let's just write both of these like this. Say like this. Word, or in my accent, very, very tight. World. All over the world. Okay, so you have to pay attention to this. And this is difficult for Vietnamese speakers. So, do it slowly. Alright? Do not try to rush. Hà Nội không vội được đâu. Okay? So if you rush, you're just gonna be like, wow. It's gonna come out and you're gonna be like, what? Like, cái gì đây? Like, không hiểu. Just do it slowly. Okay? Word. And then world. 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 Alright, let me erase this. Hang good. Okay. Wow, I have an assistant. Thank you. Anh Trung.
Okay.
Anh Trung đẹp trai.
Another student asked for what we learned last week.
Last week?
A short vowel sound E and a long vowel sound E.
E and it. Like eat and it. Like an và nó. Like an, eat.
No, hit.
Hit. Oh, hit.
And heat.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, this word, heat, like nóng, this is where we have the long sound, E. Heat. Okay? So Vietnamese speakers say this word correctly, no problem. Heat. That's fine. But now, this is where the problem is. And this is probably the most important idea from last week. The letter I in English is not always pronounced E. Okay? This sound in this word is not E, it's I. Okay? So if you say this sound, E, if you go E very long, you can feel vibration in the top of your head, and it's high in your head. E, you can feel it like high. Okay? But now if you say you go E. You can feel it very low in your chest. So try to pull this sound from deep within you and just pull it out and just stay very relaxed. Okay? This is hit. This is heat. Hit. He, very happy. He. Heat, and this very relaxed and hit. All right, is that okay? All right, little review for you. Shall we continue with the vowels? The diphthongs. Okay. All right. So here is this sound. We have and we have air. When I hear this sound, it's not American for me, okay? This sound is a British sound, so I'll talk about it a little bit, but it's just, it's easier than the American equivalent. Let me explain, okay? This word, Americans say this word differently than British speakers. So this word in English would have a very hard R sound, like as it's written here. And this sound would not have a little vowel there. Okay? So here it is in American English. Prepare. So very strong R in American English. But this sound here, air, that's British. British speakers don't pronounce a strong R at the end. It's prepare, right? I have to when I speak. This is my British accent, okay? I'm sorry for everyone who's, loves Britain, or if you're British, but, just having sport with the British accent. Prepare, okay? Prepare. How is you? Can you hear I'm laughing in the background? Sorry. Okay, this word, okay, in American accent, air. Okay? And then, if I'm very fancy and I go to England, I would say this is air. Do you smell the air? Delicious. Okay? This word, American, bear. Very, heavy, bear. Okay, look at how I end this word. It's like very miệng rất là xấu, đúng không? The Okay, so pretend you have a cup and a straw, ống hút, and you like this. Bear. Okay, and in with this vowel sound, this becomes bear, 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 bear. Okay, something like that. I might not be 100% accurate, but it's like that. Okay. Okay, let's look at some different words. Okay, I will read these with my pronunciation. Okay, this word chair, chair, chair. If you want to pronounce this sound correctly, you have to be strong right here around your lips. It has to be very tight. And if you have never used these muscles before, these muscles might be a little bit weak. So it might take some practice to be able to develop these muscles to be strong enough to really get a clear R sound. Let's listen to some more sounds. Tear, tear. Okay, this can also be tear, but in this case, like say that, this would be tear, like you tear paper. Or wear, wear. Or there, there, there. Okay? How does this sound? If you are speaking with a British accent, if you are learning British pronunciation, this sound should be easy for you. The American accent, where we add the R sound, makes it more difficult. Okay? So it's up to you which accent you choose to study. If you're learning with me, it's probably easier if you focus on American English, since I'm an American. But there is nothing wrong with British English if you prefer that. Maybe you like British culture more than Americans eating hamburgers and hot dogs all day. So it's up to you. They're the same. They're equal. They're just a little bit different from each other. So they're equal. Okay, so just choose whichever one you want. All right, shall we move on? Any questions? Anything? Let's move on, okay? This is an easy sound also for Vietnamese speakers. This is A. Okay, so like if you go in a room and you see your friends, you can go A, A. It's like hey, hey, hey. All right, just exactly what this sound is. It's just A, A. I recently learned something in Vietnamese. Người ta nói được A ơi, A ơi. Is this a thing? A ơi, đúng không? A ơi. Exactly like that. A, A. I think that's so cute. A ơi. Okay, so first start with the and then just bring it down together, tight. A. Bring it into that E sound. Okay, E. So the lips are wide, the tongue is tight, E. But before, it's a little bit more relaxed. A, and then it's weak at first, A, and then it gets strong. Okay? I'm sure that you can make this sound. This sound is easier to pronounce than it is to explain. So let's just take a listen, okay? This word, nation, nation, nation. Okay? Pay attention to the stress. Okay? Thậm chí nếu các bạn nói một âm nào đó trong từ này sai, nếu các bạn nói trong âm đúng thì tất cả mọi người sẽ hiểu. Nhưng mà nếu các bạn nói trong âm sai, không ai sẽ hiểu. Okay? So for example, if I move this stress over here, it's going to be nation, nation. Somebody says, yeah, it's a really good nation. We're like, what is a nation? What is a nation? Okay? It's completely different, inaudible, not understandable at all. It's just garbage. It's blah. Okay? So the stress is very, very important. Right? So make sure you give that nay, give it a good solid, punch, give it some energy, okay? Nation, nation. Okay, this word, bail, bail, okay? This sound you might be saying something like bear, bear, okay? Like sometimes the tongue doesn't go to the right place, and I'm not sure why in Vietnamese. But just think about, as you're saying A, lift your tongue up, A, and you should be able to make it. It might feel uncomfortable for you, but that's because these are completely new sounds in new places that you've never said them before. Okay? So just practice slowly. Again, slow. This is say, say. This is great, great, great. All right? How does this sound? Let's check out some spellings. So we have just A by itself. We have A-I, A-Y, E-A, E-Y. Uy, soy, E-I-G-H. Man, that's a lot, right? It's crazy. English is a crazy language for spelling. Let's take a listen. This is Asian. Okay, stress on A. Asian. Không phải là Asian. Asian. All right? Asian. Asian. Or strange. Okay, we can also get an AA sound if we have the letter A and the letter E that are split up by consonants. Okay, strange, strange, strange. Let's look at all the parts of this word, okay, because there are a lot of consonant clusters in here. So here, right here is our vowel sound. Strange, strange. So at the end, we have the j sound, something like this. All one syllable. So do it sound by sound, one sound at a time. Một lúc nhá. St, stray, strain, strange. Okay? Make sure that this j sound doesn't die out at the end. Vietnamese speakers have a tendency, a habit of just not saying the final sound of a word because that's how Vietnamese is. But in English, this ending sound is very, very important because if we take this away, the word becomes strain. And strain has a completely different meaning than strange. Okay? So really pay attention to that gui, okay? A couple more words. Steak. Break. 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 Before you say ba, get your mouth ready for Break. Break. Or gray. Gray. Or obey. Obey. What about neighbor? Stress on nay. Neighbor. Neighbor. Or freight. 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 All right, how does this sound? This sound is okay for Vietnamese speakers, right? Anyone have any questions about anything before I move on? Anyone?
Can you teach us how to pronounce ending sound?
Any sound?
Ending sound.
Ending sounds correctly? Well, it's just a matter of saying it. I mean, it depends what the sound is. The key is to realize the difference in pronunciation between Vietnamese and English. So maybe this will help you change the way you think. In Vietnamese, if I have a word like this, okay, if you show this word to a person in America who has never ever heard Vietnamese, never studied it, never met anybody from Vietnam, knows nothing about Vietnam, like I was a few years ago, they would read this word as ha. Okay? So we would say ha, and we would have a very strong k sound at the end. The reason why Vietnamese speakers forget that final sound or just don't want to say it or feel uncomfortable saying it is because in Vietnamese you never say it. You don't say hak, right? You say hop. And this, where's the k? Why is it spelled with a C? But you end like this, hop. And your mouth is like this. Why isn't it like this? Oh, that's a different word. What? Hop and hop. I don't even know if I can pronounce this correctly. I would say this the same way. Hop and hop. I really don't know. I can't hear it. I can't distinguish it. But for you, as an English learner, you will have to do the opposite. You will have to train your ear and your mind to think about those final sounds. And it's as easy as pronouncing these final sounds. Like, to pronounce these final sounds, it's as easy as simply saying a word very, very slowly, one syllable at a time. So let's just say something like, what's a good word that has a final syllable? Like page. Okay. The word page, like chang, right? Chang, a page, a piece of paper. So let's look at it in IPA. Okay. Oh, looks like something is moving. All right. So, if you have a hard time with the final sound here, say this word one sound at a time. P, A, J. Okay? When you can do that, then push them a little bit closer together. P, A, J. P, A, J. Then a little bit closer together once you are comfortable. Page, page, page. Now just try page, page. And then a little bit closer together. Page, page. Then a little bit closer together. Page, page. Until you cannot hear any space between pay and j. It just becomes one sound. Page. Okay, so try that. Start slowly. Break it down. Say P first, the p. Then say A. Then say j. Okay, do it slowly and then work your way up once you feel comfortable. Okay, and that's it. Any ending sound in English will have the same idea. Okay, if I change this final sound to a different word, like pain, right? If somebody hurts me, I feel pain. Okay, this word, same idea. P, A, N. P, A, N. P, A, N. Pain. Pain. Start slowly. That's the trick. Slowly. Do it slowly. All right. Anything else? Any other questions out there from the cyber world?
This is for like sinusitis, but it's not. I don't know.
What is it? Sinusitis?
Yeah.
Sinusitis? Like it's with your sinusitis? What's the question? Did somebody just type sinusitis? Period.
This like sinusitis, but it's not.
What's like sinusitis?
The whole thing is this like the whole channel is like this like sinusitis, but it's not. I don't know what it's not.
Are you saying watching my live stream makes you feel like you have sinusitis? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll try to make it less sinusy for you. Sinusitis. Quantity. I don't know.
Beer and beer.
Beer and beer?
Beer. Beer and beer. Beer.
Oh, beard.
Beer.
Beard. Okay, so again, yeah, if I can't hear that beard, that d sound very strong, a native speaker will not know what you're trying to say unless they have context. So let me just write it here, okay? Let me do this a little bit more nicely for you. Okay, so this word, everyone's favorite beverage, beer. Let's compare them in IPA. Beer, okay? Well, do we want to use, I'm going to write this the way I do it, but it is your ia sound. Beer. Actually, this is a perfect example because our next sound is in this word. But again, this is British pronunciation. So this is American pronunciation. Beer. Okay? Or we could write it like this, I guess, but I don't like writing it like this because Americans don't say beer. Okay? It's just B and beer. Maybe there's a little schwa in there. But if you say the R sound correctly, you will have that vowel sound automatically. So don't worry too much about it. Okay? So that's beer. Now the only difference is to give it the final D sound, very strong. Okay? The tendency of Vietnamese speakers, the habit of Vietnamese speakers, is to go beer and then it just dies. There's no ending sound. It just cuts off, like it's a Vietnamese word, like hop. Oh, where's the C? Okay, it's not hak, it's hop, right? But in English, we want to stay strong like that at the end. Okay, so beard, beard, beard. Okay? Only thing, don't overdo it. Don't go beard-da. Okay? Don't give it a. Just give it d. Beard, beard. Okay? Beer, beard. All right. So, the sound that we just heard in these two words. Yeah, okay. So, in the British pronunciation, we wouldn't have that R sound. Okay? So, losing my train of thought here. So let's just take a look at what your mouth does for this sound in British. So if we have that word again, beer. Beer, the American pronunciation, but the British pronunciation might be something like beer, beer, beer. So that's this sound, ia, ia. And I feel strange saying this. Beer. I'm nice on ia, ia, right? This is the poop vowel, ia. Okay, so that's all you gotta do. Like you're saying, and you just b in front of it, beer, beer, beer. So that's British pronunciation. Americans, we never say ia, ia. Okay, we give it the strong R, beer, beer. Okay? But anyways, let's look at some examples of this. Okay. So in a word like this, in British pronunciation, you want to go Korea, E. So make an E sound, Korea, and then Iya, Korea, 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 Korea. Okay. So I'm American, so I don't know exactly how British that sounds, but in my accent, it would sound like this. Career, 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 rear. So again, just do it slowly, one sound at a time. Ka, rear, rear, career, career, career. All right. So I really don't think Vietnamese speakers have a problem with this sound, but again, it's the final sound. And especially to make it even harder, the final sound is a sound that most Vietnamese speakers cannot say anyways, even if it's in the beginning of a word. So this is really just a hard word to pronounce right here for Vietnamese speakers. You have a consonant cluster, cl, cl. You have a diphthong, and then umgui is r. So there's a lot to think about in this word. So all the more reason to slow down and make sure that you're pronouncing these sounds accurately, correctly. Okay? Clear, 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 clear. How is it, guys? Might be a little bit tricky. Just keep practicing. The more you practice, the stronger and stronger your muscles will become. I had to develop muscles in my mouth that I never used before to learn Vietnamese. The first time I said the word ooh, the sound ooh, I couldn't do it. Okay? I had to practice until my muscles developed. So you will probably have to do the same thing for these sounds in English, the r sound especially. Let's look at some other words. Okay, engineer, engineer, well, engineer, engineer. Okay, British accent. Cheer, cheer. Okay, so when you say, if you want to, say cheer and then z, cheers. Or in British pronunciation, cheers, cheers. So you don't hear that cheers or cheers, cheers. Okay? But it's really this sound, cheers, cheers. We're, sincere, sincere. Okay? Here. Okay. How is this sound? Is it okay? Any questions? Shall we move on? I did. I unfortunately. Yes. Yeah. The unfortunate diphthong. Yeah. Can we move on?
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yes.
All right. Học viện thế nào? Học viện thế nào? Okay, two more vowels.
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How
Tuyệt vời,
about,
ông mặt trời.
how about here? Like here and there.
Here and there, okay.
And here.
Okay. Here. These are homophones. Yeah, I forgot the word for it a minute. I wanted to say monophone. Homophone. I'm writing homophone now. All right, so we have here, and then we have here. Same exact sound. Listen again. Here. Okay. This is our diphthong again. Ia. Okay, so in British pronunciation, they would drop the R sound. Okay. Here or here. Are you here yet? Are you here? Here. Here. Are you here yet? Are you here yet, dude? Okay, so that's my accent. Are you here yet? All right. Same pronunciation, just different spelling and different meaning.
And some asked about the ending sound of the sound of the consonants.
The ending sound.
Like month and
Month.
with.
Okay.
Maybe we can learn next time. You could tell.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll cover all of these sounds. But the idea is to pronounce the sound at the end of a word is exactly the same as in the beginning of a word. The only thing you have to focus on is the way you're thinking about pronunciation. Are you trying to pronounce English words with Vietnamese pronunciation? If you're doing that, of course, you're not going to say the ending sound. But if you listen for it and you think about staying strong at the end of the word, you should be able to pronounce the sound. Just mun, just give it at the end. The same as if you're starting a word, but just stopping it. So if I say 30, but I stop, I just go, and that's it. I just make the sound. So at the end, go mun. Try that first. Before you try to go month, slow down a little bit. Take a step back, okay? Don't try to run before you know how to walk, right? Because if you try to run and you can't even walk, you're gonna fall down and you're gonna hit yourself and maybe die. So you don't want to die when you're speaking English, do you? So take it slow. Mun, and then put it together, little by little, closer and closer until it's one sound. Mun, just like that. All right, let's move on. Finally, a vowel that's actually in my dialect of English. This is, we have like coffee, and then we have I. But when we put these together in a diphthong, we get oi. Okay, so first start out o, very wide, round lips, and then close your mouth and spread your lips kind of into a smile. Oi. All right, let's take a look at this. Join. destroy, destroy, oi, oi, toy, toy. This probably is okay in Vietnamese for Vietnamese speakers because it's like if you say this, right? Oi, oi, oi. Might not be 100% exact, but this is how I hear it. If I were to say boy, I hear oi the same as oi mẹ ơi, right? Oi, oi mẹ ơi, oi, oi, boy. Okay? So this shouldn't be too difficult. So only a couple different ways to spell this sound. Join, join, join. Make sure you got that N sound in there, na. Very strong, okay? Boil, boil, boil. Spoil, 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 spoil. This, destroy, I think I said that already. Let's try this one. Joy, joy, joy. The ending is probably okay. Oi is probably fine. Maybe this sound has a problem though, okay? And that's this one, which we will focus on more in another lesson. But for now, it's just try to keep it strong. J, j, okay? So if you can do it already, great. If not, please be patient for the lesson when we talk about that j sound, okay? But anyways, this is our oi sound. That's all we have. Any questions, guys? How you doing? Chán chưa? Có chán không? Chán như con rán không? I hope not. Hope you guys are okay. Hope you're okay.
Very great.
It's great. All right. Tuyệt vời. Ông mặt trời. All right. What is this last sound? The last vowel diphthong sound that we have today for you is what? We have and What would this be? Well, let's take a look. Okay, I don't really know why they don't write it like this. They kind of should write it like this, because poor. If I don't say poor, it's poor. It's more round. Poor. So I think it's more of an oo sound to begin with. But dictionary and just everyone who studies English follows this way. Okay, so I will follow it too. But I kind of disagree. Tour. Maybe it has to do with dialect. Some dialects might pronounce this like this exactly. But for me, it's not ooh, it's more of an sound. It's more round. Tour, tourist. Some people say tourist, or tourist. I kind of go in the middle. Tourist. I actually hate this word. I hate saying it so much. It's just uncomfortable. I don't know if it's tour. I hear it so many different ways. Okay? Well, let's look at this word. Okay? Everyone I know says poor. Okay? Poor. Let's look at some more words. Okay? If you say this in the British accent, it would be like this. Pure. Okay? You would have a but for me, this is pure. So it's a little bit different. This is mature. So these words in American English would not be really pronounced with this sound. But these would be poor, more. Okay? This one should be okay for you guys if you slow down and do it one sound at a time. Tour, tourist, okay? Or poor. When you speed up in a natural conversation, this word would actually sound more like this. Poor. He's kind of a poor guy. He's a poor guy. Poor, poor, poor. But if you are speaking very, very clearly, very slowly, it would be poor, poor, poor. All right? How is this? Those are all of our diphthong sounds today. We have 8 of them, 8 diphthongs. So if I go all the way back here, if I go all the way back to the beginning, which of these diphthongs do you find the most difficult? Which one? Which is the most difficult? What do you think? I would probably say, actually I think all of these are kind of easy for Vietnamese speakers. I'm not really sure. It's just a matter of knowing what the right sound is. I think a lot of Vietnamese speakers can pronounce these sounds, they just don't know when to pronounce them and what words they come in. So learning IPA will help with that. But
what do you say, like, vowel,
the vowel sound?
Yeah.
Just this, huh?
No,
Eh?
This like cat.
Oh, the American sound. Yeah. Okay. Let me think about what's happening in my mouth.
What is that?
All right. So first, let's look at
Yeah.
Okay. Are you talking about this one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, Ia, right. That is Ia. That's the Ia one. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, and somebody called Tony.
Well, that's not right. Sorry.
AST.
Oh man, I hate. There we go. There it is. Sorry. AHT.
AST. Do you know the American Heritage Dictionary?
The American Heritage Dictionary. I've never heard of that. No. AHD. Okay, they might be asking about that because IPA can change depending on dictionaries. Okay, so be aware. Like I said before, some people could write. Oh, I don't know any examples offhand, but let me think. Wait. Okay, so let's take this sound. Okay, when I learned IPA, okay. I learned this sound. Oh, sorry, and I didn't forget about this. Okay, but let's start with this because this is good. This sound, A, it could also be written in some dictionaries as only A. So that means if this is A, then we have this as A. Okay, so some dictionaries you might see this. Okay. And then again, some dictionaries, remember this sound, as in bird. This sound could also be written as this. So some dictionaries will change just because they like it. You know, that's what the dictionary people said. They didn't want to follow the standard version of IPA. IPA has been changed. There's IPA, International IPA, that has symbols for every single language on Earth. And then there's American IPA, which is what this is. This is American IPA. It's not really International IPA. When I studied linguistics, we did not really use many of these diphthong symbols. I didn't say O for O. I wrote this as O, or even sometimes just O. That's it. So if that's what your question is about the Heritage Dictionary, AHD, their symbols might be different. Okay? That's it.
Maybe like I don't remember quite well, but for example, R.
Okay.
They write like
like
R with two dots.
Yeah. I hate that because
I hate that.
the whole point of having IPA is that one sound is always written like this. Any language on earth that has oo, oo, oo will pronounce this as oo. Okay? Any language that has aw will have aw, this symbol. When people change, it kind of kills the reason for having IPA. All right? But that's life. People do what they want. All right. Any other questions? I'm done with all the vowels, so now it's just whatever you want to ask. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, this sound. Let's take a look. Yeah. All right. The American sound. So, for example, here are some words that have this sound in it. My name, the color black. If I say tan, these all have So what do you do to make this sound? Okay, so first, your lips should be kind of wide, smile, tight. What am I doing in my throat? If your mouth is wide, so say If you say your lips will be relaxed. But then when you go you start to get the sound. So widen your lips and tighten your tongue. Pull your tongue back a little bit. Is further back in your throat. Your tongue should come back a little bit more than in So this would be black, black, black. My name, Brandon. This word, tan. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah. And can you please say the word child?
Child, okay. So, this word just by itself, child, I think we looked at this today. This was the word we looked at. Okay, so we have the I sound. Child. I. That's this one right here. I. Child. So this CH is written as a ch sound. Ch. Just like Vietnamese, CH. Ch. Okay? Old. Chai. I. I. Child. Sound like that? I.
Yeah, that's like, because of your handwriting, it looks like.
Oh, does this look like something else?
Yeah, because of your handwriting.
Isn't this what they... Được chưa?
That's right.
Đẹp không?
That's right.
Có đẹp không?
That's right.
Đẹp không?
Okay.
Sorry. That's... Oh, it looked like schwa, didn't it? Sorry. Yeah, Brand không phải là artist. So, sorry about that. But yeah, the sound, just, again, one sound at a time. So if you need to, do it like this, okay? Ch. Da. I. Da. O. Da. D. One sound at a time. One sound at a time. Until you know 100% you're saying every single one of these sounds, then speed it up. Okay? Once you know you are pronouncing every one of these sounds by themselves, then try to put them together. So maybe put these together. Chai. And then try to say this. Old. Okay? And then chai, old. Chai, old. And then a little bit faster. Chai, old. A little bit faster. Chai, old. Child. Faster. Child. Okay, so do it slowly. One sound at a time. The best way to practice any word. Any word you find, doing it one sound at a time will help you say it more clearly and more accurately.
Yeah.
All right.
Really enjoy the lesson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool. I mean, I think diphthongs are easier.
Yeah, I think diphthongs are easy.
Easier
Actually,
than vowels.
last lesson was harder, probably.
Yeah.
vowels and some consonants.
Yeah, the diphthongs, they're actually, I think it's because Vietnamese has a lot of diphthongs. If you think about all the vowels in Vietnamese, you have so many, like, I was thinking about this before I came, okay, perfect person to ask is Vietnamese. So, like, for example, okay, so like in America, we say a dog. Dogs in America, không phải là go, go, go. We say like woof or bark, like woof, woof, or bark, bark.
Yeah.
So like I'm wondering if like somebody punches you, do you go like ah, or do you go ow, or like ooh, or ee, or like is it ow or what? What do Vietnamese speakers say?
Usually we use vowel like
Okay, so that's interesting. I would never do that in America.
But like
so the language.
But some English learners like we familiarize ourselves with the word like ouch.
Actually, yeah.
Oh wow.
You know what I noticed? The first time after I came back from Vietnam, I started in America. I started going, never did that before. So the language you speak, I think it changes the way you think.
Yeah.
So when you get hurt in English, you go ow. But if you get hurt in Vietnamese, you go ah.
Hoặc là
Interesting.
Hoặc là ái.
Người Việt dễ thương quá.
Okay. Yeah. And Tony with the guy asked a question about AHD. They're like, yeah, you did such a great job.
Thank you very much. Oh, awesome, cool. So that was your question. Yeah, I've seen that. It bothers me a lot too. What is his name? Tony?
Yeah.
Tony, is that your real name? Tony.
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 Tony Buisan.
Tony Buisan. Huh?
Yes. Okay. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any questions, guys? Các có câu hỏi gì không nhỉ?
Anything? I saw some 10 and tan.
Yeah.
Like this, 10. 10. And then tan. What is tan in Vietnamese? Like Zam nắng. Okay.
Zam nắng.
Yeah. Sao người Việt không thích mà đẹp? Màu trắng như Brand xấu quá, giống ma, không đẹp đâu.
Đẹp.
Người Việt
Trắng mới đẹp.
già đẹp hơn mà. Okay, so the sound. This is just the sound, and then we have the crazy sound. So I'll say it for you a couple times. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10. It helps if you do this 10. A little bit, like 10. Yeah, 10.
10 and 10.
Okay. Yeah, 10.
Good. Good question.
Yeah, good question. Good question.
And can you read your full name?
No.
No. Okay.
My full name, Brandon Nathaniel Sinkovic. Very long. Nathaniel. Yeah, like this. Nathaniel.
Oh,
Nathaniel. Yeah, so guys, when you say this is the hard sound here. Make sure. Okay, không có giọng, just this sound. Like that.
Nathaniel.
Looks like a little pokeball, right? Gotta catch them all.
Nathaniel.
Brandon Nathaniel Sinkovic. Yes, that's me.
Nathaniel.
Quá nhiều âm tiết đúng không?
Yeah.
Let's see. Brandon Nathaniel Sinkovic. 8 syllables.
Alright. Có một số em hỏi về âm TH sound. Nhưng mà tiếp sau mình sẽ học âm TH sound trong mục consonant, phụ âm. Vì thế anh cứ yên tâm nhé. Những bạn nào mà muốn học lại về vowels thì các em có thể xem lại trong loạt video post tuần trước, thứ 7 tuần trước của cô Mai Phương ở trên tường. Cô Mai Phương cô để lại ở đó mà. Thì ở trong tiết học trước thì chúng ta đã học về vowels nhé. Ok, tiết học ngày hôm nay mình học về diphthongs là nguyên âm đôi và nhị trùng âm. Tiết sau mình sẽ học về consonants. Phần consonants thì các em sẽ được học ví dụ như là TH sounds, rồi các em có thể học những cái âm khác nữa, ví dụ âm hay là âm những cái âm nói cho các em sẽ quan tâm rất là nhiều, đúng không? Okay, so next Saturday 8:30 just log into your Facebook and come over my my war. And you can see the next video about consonants. Okay. Thứ bảy tuần sau nhá, thứ bảy tuần sau 8:30 thì các em vào Facebook của các em qua tường nhà cô thì sẽ thấy video bài mới live streaming về consonants, về phụ âm nhé. Ok, có một số bạn bây giờ mới join, giờ người ta sắp nghỉ học đến nơi rồi. Nearly finished, bây giờ mới join.
Buồn quá.
Okay. What about the letter 8 and number 8?
The letter H. Yeah.
8.
So again, it comes back to the cúi. So if you don't say ch at the end, this letter will sound like this. So let me write it for you very quickly. This, we start with A, and then give it a little ch sound at the end. H. And this, we start with A, and then in American English, so this is a t sound, but this little symbol here is special. It means stop, halfway. This is actually like, in Vietnamese, like if you said hot gun, where is your tongue? After you say hot, your tongue goes up, đúng không? But you don't say hot gun, right? You just go hot, exactly like that. 8. If you can go A, or oh, that's what you want, 8. Your tongue should come up though to make the T, but then you just decide not to say the T at the end. So put your tongue up, but don't let the air out. Okay. 8. All right.
8. And can you talk a little bit about American intonation?
American intonation?
Yeah.
I think American intonation is probably, it's not really the same as British.
Yeah.
There's a lot to say about intonation. I mean, that goes into like content words, function words, stress, also just certain things, like if you have a list, like for example like this, if you say 3 things, so here's just maybe a small thing, a little tidbit for you. Let's say you have a list.
Red, white,
right?
Blue.
These are the colors of my home country's flag, red, white, and blue, USA. So if I say a list like this, what are you going to say, like, what is it? Like, go moi Vietnam. It's like, Vietnam. Okay. If you have a list, when you read these, you're going to go red, white, and blue. Yeah. Or let's say,
red, white, and blue.
My family, I have a brother, a sister, a mom, and a dad. So all of the items in the list go up except for the last item. So that's a little thing about intonation in English. So you can start practicing this right away. Anytime you have a list
we have some
of 3
rules
things.
for intonation as well.
Yeah,
so
a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of rules. So we could have a lesson on intonation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a huge part of pronunciation. So absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. You are super handsome, Brandon.
Wow.
Thank you for the lesson.
No movie.
Can you tell something about elision?
Elision. Oh yeah, elision. This is okay, so I gotta make sure that I have my elision. Man, I forgot the terms. Elision is this move? Is this the one where it moves or you drop a sound? Oh wow, it's embarrassing. Okay. Elision. So this might not be elision. I can't remember the term. Okay? But when we say this in English, okay, it's not pick it up. Anytime we have a word that starts with a vowel sound, A, E, I, O, U, anything like that, and the word before it ends with a consonant, we're going to grab the consonant and throw it in the beginning of the next word. So it becomes pick-it. And then, so again, vowel, so we move the consonant. Pick-it-up. Pick it up. Okay. And this isn't a real strong T sound. This is a flap. The pick it up, kid up, pick it up. Yeah, pick it up. Elision. Is that elision?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you have any more questions, please leave your comments in this video, and Brandon could have a quick look over. And if there's some question we haven't answered yet, Brandon will answer it. Okay. So today's lesson we talk about diphthongs. I hope that is meaningful and it's helpful to you. Next time we'll talk about consonants, and I hope that you won't miss the next lesson because it will be much more useful. Okay, so
bye harder.
Harder. So bye for now. Bye for now. Thank you again. Take care. Bye bye.
All right. Peace out, guys.